He's gonna poo poo. Let's check our boy. Let's get our boy back in. Con. Good boy, good boy. Hurry up and call, dude. Ah, so cold. It's called Chef Kong. Daniel, ito called Chef Kong King Kong. There we go. There we go. Gotta clean a little kitty poo poo. Gotta clean a little kitty poo poo. Scoop a little kitty poo poo. Oops. Just gotta clean some kitty poo poo. Come on, Miles. Where's my kitty poo poo? All right, Burr. Got that fire going. Do this one. Put this one with this one. Mommy bought us a new coffee today, but didn't taste the greatest, did it? All right, Kong Kong, King Kong, King Kong. Put this over there, guys. Good morning. Anybody want to go outside, go pee-pee? It's so cold out there. It's so cold outside. Chef Kong, King Kong. Bella, you picking a Chef Kong cereal? For you, we're missing a ball here. There we go. There's your ball, dude. I'm looking for your ball, buddy. There's Bear's ball. Oh, I need coffee. Hi, Belle. Ready to go pee-pee, my love? How you doing, Belle? All right. Check our fire. Let's check the fire. Running around. Ooh, good morning. Hey, guys. Right now, my feet are freezing. Whew. All right, let's just shout out Mojib and have to go get, to be honest. Ouch. It's getting hot. Good girl, ready to go? We're in Michigan. My doggies all. Hi, guys. Guys ready? Come on. Good job. Oh, good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Wow. I wanna live where it's warm. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Seems like I get 5 subscribers a day, but by the time morning comes, they always go away. I think YouTube does that because I'm shadow banned. They don't want someone like me to grow. Alright. Ah, cold. Girl, the best part of waking up is having Folgers in your cup. Let's go. That's my good morning song to y'all. Get my doggies out there in a minute. All right, see if I can get some slippers on. Get my slippers going. We're in Michigan, Anthony. What about you, buddy? Not a fan of that coffee at all. Ugh. Glad to have it, but oh, you're in Florida, bro? Nice. That I want to be. I've lived in Florida quite a few times. Seems like when I live there, I'm ready to move. Then when I'm away from there, I'm ready to go back. Well, temperatures are dropping as expected. We're in Florida. Well, I ordered, let me get a fruit cocktail. Reunion. Oh man, that's good for you, brother. That's awesome. Made it through the hurricanes, I see. Hopefully you're staying safe. It looks like you're a Marine, my friend. I don't have the greatest eyes, but if that is you in a uniform, oh, right next to Disney. Anyways, love you and thank you for supporting us, brother. Appreciate your service, man. Right next to Disney. That's awesome. Up near Orlando, huh? Former. That's awesome. It's crazy. I'm 50, going on 54 here in another month or so. But now is the only time I would ever be interested in doing something like that. Like now I'm in the mood to, you know what I mean? But when I was young, I just wanted to do what a young kid wants to do. I wasn't disciplined enough to do what you did, to be honest. But now I have it in my blood to be militant. You know what I'm saying? I'd be an excellent serviceman, but I'm over the cusp. The cusp, the hump, whatever. But thank you, brother. Oh, my dog's chewing bones, making a big wet spot. See if we got some huskies coming in. Whoa, on, whoa. Dang, you guys. Where's Coon? Where's Chef Poopy? Where is he, dude? Reserve infantry. Yeah, I have a lieutenant corporal friend. His name's Cat Daddy. Well, that ain't his real name, but anyways, Michael McInerney, Sergeant Michael, Sergeant Court, whatever the heck. But anyways, he's 60 years old and he's still in the service. He did it all through his younger years, like a couple of wars, and then he went into like the other thing where you're not active, but you're still in the service out in Southern Cali, and now he's like still in it. He like recruits people and just a lifelong career in the military, but you know, that's his thing, man. He loves it. He's always loved it. He gets a nice fat check, tell you that. Beautiful white teeth, all of his dental. They took care of him as far as you know, his package or whatever. But anyways. Oh, hi. Ooh, bear. Bear. Daddy's cold. Daddy's cold, Bear. Is Coon gonna come back in? I said into the burning pit. Same old trip it was back then. You know I made a big mistake. Reserve. Right on. Sometimes my live streams get a few people, sometimes they get no people. Either way, I'm consistent. I can probably get used to that coffee. My wifey's been buying me this stuff, man. I'll show you all. See what you guys' coffee opinion is. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, guys. You don't want to look at my ugly butt. Anyway, she's been buying this Nescafe stuff. Not the Brazilian one. I don't know if she bought me a Brazilian one, but she picked this one up by mistake. But anyways, Nescafe, but it's so rich, man. So I said, can't you just buy me a cheap generic one? So last night she brought me home this one. And, oh, what's it say? Oh, that's why. I just noticed. I said it tastes like water. And that's why. It's medium. We like dark. I went from Brazilian last night to watered down instant Beaumont. But that's what I asked for. Nothing against my wife, but I just didn't want to spend, $10 on coffee when I don't even really enjoy it. I'm like, it's the same thing. Just get me something cheap, but it certainly isn't. Let's go check our doggy. Ow. Let's go check one more doggy. One Sham Pepe, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dang you guys. Chef Corn, come on, dude. Get in here. Get in there, yo. What are you doing? That's the king. That's the king right here. All right, time to look at my artwork. This is what I'm working on this week. I'm almost done playing. I'm going to be strictly... My art's going straight up on Shopley. Shopley's website. It's going to be a storefront that I have, but... Anyways, let's look at my last 10 paintings. This one's a little mosaic I did. Ink and acrylic. This one right here is a self-portrait. This one is going to be charcoal, colored pencil, and I used a little bit of watercolor. Just a self-portrait of me. This is another self-portrait. This one I got him plugged into the wall. Down there, he's all plugged in. As soon as I plugged him in, he went poof, lit right up, But anyways, here's another. This one I did pencil, ink, colored pencil, and watercolor. Hi, Bear. Here's another self-portrait. This one's going to be acrylic, ink, and then I'm using these little watered down acrylics, which I love. This one is straight up ink, colored ink, and to be particular, I use the G207s for my drawing and doodling. The felt pens, they're gel pens, the Pilots, G27s. The bold ones, though. The fine ones are the .01s. I'm .07. Here's another self-portrait. A lot of detail in my paintings. This is really what I paint. I paint large underwater things. All my big paintings are up in the ceiling. But when I'm in tight quarters, I like to do my little small doodles. Anyways, I'm printing all these off. I say it every day. These are going to be for sale exclusively on Shopley. I'm advertising on all my social medias, but all of my artwork is on my storefront at shopley.com. And that's going to be live and active real soon. This is Jesus coming back to the promised land, coming through the east gate, going to save humanity, coming back through our consciousness, popping right out of our third eye. You feel us? Pineal gland, the Christ. Pineal gland, the Christ. Pineal gland, the Christ within us. Hope you all know that. Anyways, he's coming up and out of me, coming to save humanity. That's his little helper down there, about to pave a yellow brick road. Anyways, here's another portrait of me. This is Jesus on the cross. It's a self-portrait when you look at it like this. And then when you flip it upside down, it's Jesus on the cross. I don't know if you see him there. Got his hands spiked. And then if you turn it this way, we got a photo of Donald Trump in there. Oh, that's this way. Old Trumpster. There's a picture of my cabin down at the bottom. Anyways, let's keep moving. Quick abstract. 9/11 representation. Okay. Couple water, beach scenes. Couple cartoon characters that I put in all of my paintings. Here's a couple abstract pieces that I love to do. My doodle series, I call that. Got a lot of my cartoon characters that I incorporate. Here's some more of my cartoon paintings. Someone called me out, say I paint like The Simpsons, but I really don't. These are my characters. They might resemble something, but they're not Simpsons for sure. Anyways, keep coming. Some more of my loose stuff. Oh, let me get my coffee over there. There's a sailboat going over the waterfall. I did this in about 3 different variations. I did a black and white one. I did colored pencil, and then I did ink. This final one was with ink. That's going to be printed off soon. Here's another one I did. People say this one looks Aztec. One of my self-portraits. A lot of detail. If you know me as an artist, you really got to look at my work, because I have a lot of hidden agendas, hidden stuff in my work. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys how damn cool I am. Here's another abstract one. This one's called Dickhead. Why are you guys fighting? Why are we fighting? Oh, he wants your cereal? Does he want your cereal? Yeah, where's your bowl? Oh, here, have some tuna. Daddy just put that for the kitty. There, eat it up, brother. Let's check our fire and... Come on, people now. Smile on my brother. Let's get together. Try to love one another right now. Oh, did I hear my kitty? Did I hear our other kitty? Thought I did. Oh, Daddy. Daddy. Come on, Daddy. You got wood chunks in your coffee cup. Ah. Anyways, I thought I heard my other kitty out there. I better check. They all want to come in. Thanks for the pizza last night, Mommy. Oh. Rock on and rock hard. Well, got to get my truck on the road. I don't even drive my van. Now I have 2 cars, and plus my wife's car. I'm like, that is not me at all, having 2 cars. I just did it to have a plow truck out here, but quite honestly, I don't even want it. I'm thinking about selling my truck and buying art supplies. If I had it my way, I wouldn't even have a car. I'd live somewhere where I could walk. That's the honest to God truth. I lived on quite a few islands in my life. I lived on 2 Hawaiian islands. I lived in the Florida Keys. I've lived in national parks. And all of those places you can walk. And that's the life I live. And that's the life I love. Cars are just like, they sit in your driveway and they're eyesores and they're, you have to have them registered and plated and, a cop will follow you around all day. It's just like, I feel like you're imprisoned with that whole setup. You know what I mean? You have 1 year with your car to drive around in a circle. Then you got to come back to the office and check in. I just hate that feeling. I'm a true free spirit. But anyways, so now I have a truck, a van, another car, and more than we'd ever need. One family should not have 3 cars, in my opinion. That's called excessive America. That's the demise in this country. It's the problem with this country. Anyways, I think I hear one of my kitties. On! Val, I'm not going to let you eat too many balls. Who's out there? Lucky girl? Not yet. Oh. Okay, I got to keep track of who's eating what. That's your last ball. This girl will sit and eat all of them. Where's your ball? You got dirty eyes. Oh, I can do it. I can do it, Bear. What's your problem, man? You gotta get dirty. How much problem, big boy? What's your problem? You wanna do it with me, dude? Wanna do it, dude? Coon's right in the middle. That's Daddy, and that's Mommy over there, and that's one of our sons, and that's our daughter. But anyways, Dad's in the middle, deciding who gets what ball. Right? Who gets what ball, Chef Coon? Anyways, later on today, I'm on my TikTok channel. I'm doing reviews on this Better Alt products. They send me free samples and I do reviews. And I'll tell you what, these honey sticks, which I got yesterday, are killer. The gummies are phenomenal. These honey sticks are next level as well. So I recommend them. And that wasn't a paid sponsor to say that right now on YouTube. I don't even have a link. So I'm just saying that because I like Better Alt. TikTok, when I talk about it, I get paid. YouTube, I was just shouting it out. Alright, guys. But if you want to go to my TikTok shop, I have 100 and something items in my store. My TikTok is Running Wind Adventures. It's actually called Running Wind Adventures Shop Stop or Shop Show, something like that. Just type in my name, you'll find me. And then right now everything's like 40% off if you want to shop for people. Anyways. Wise man once said, if you're not making money when you sleep, you're doing it wrong. All right. Got our little coffee. Thank you, honey. Love you. Shout out to me. At this time, I'd like to thank me for being so awesome. Let's go. Gotta love yourself, people. You know what I mean? I'd like to accept this award for being so cool. I'd like to thank all my friends, my enemies. At this time, I'd like to thank you for nominating me for being so damn cool. Let's go. Wifey bought all kinds of treats from yesterday. And you can't have no more. You had too many already. 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning, dude. Oh, not having no more treats. You're not having no more treats. No way. No way. No way. Okay, do it. Oh, fuck you, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. Mark you. Thank you, thank you, Cloud, man. Shout out to Cloud out in Gaylord, hooking me up with the freebies last night. Love you guys, man. Cloud9, baby. Gaylord. Good people out there. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 Barry. Bear, I love you, man. Come on, Barry. Come on, Bear. Oh, come on, Bear. Bear. Barry. What are you doing, Bear? Come on, Bear. That's my boy. What do you want? You already had a bone. We already gave him the big bone. They had a bowl of milk. They had the leftover tuna from my kitties. And it's 6 in the morning, dude. Wow. 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 Can't you be good, boy? It's so early, Barry. Barry. Okay, you're not going to shut up here. Let me give you one more. That's it. One more little combo. We'll give them, they like these things. Little combos. That's the last thing I'll give you till the next time I give you something. Okay? That's the last one. Yeah. Better eat it. Savor the flavor, bitch. Savor the flavor. You know what I mean? All right. Let us enjoy coffee, shall we? I only drink 1 cup a day. In college, I was a barista right across from my college. That was my morning job. I was there at like 4:30 in the morning for a couple hours in the day. Then I'd go bartend after class. Like, I was a hustler in college, man. But anyways, I never drank so much coffee in my life from 1999 till 2004. I was at the coffee house, literally slamming espresso all day. So now I toned that way down. I do 1 cup a day. That's how cool I am, YouTube. I just want you to know how damn cool I am. It's hard to be like me, guys. Wah! Who wants to be like me? Not me. What about you? Let's go! Let's go. Shout out to me. I'd like to thank me for being so cool. I'm just going to hold the camera on me and just overwhelm you guys with pure Christianity. The devils can't stay on this channel long when they see me. Excuse me. Because Christianity will stomp any devil. And I'm pure Christianity, so if it hurts to look at me, you better go look at your Bible, y'all. Right? Got some bloodshot eyes, don't I? I don't sleep. No wonder I have bloodshot eyes. I'm up stoking my fire all night long. My wife goes to work at like 4. She's up at 3. I don't go to bed till 1. I stoke my fire at 2. Wake up at, when she goes. Like I just don't sleep, man. Before this life, I was doing van life. And way before the internet, though. All through the 90s, I lived in a van, working in national parks. But I didn't sleep then either. And then, I've just had a whole life of not sleeping the best, to be honest. But I've had an adventurous life. You don't sleep when you're on the run, moving, Lived everywhere. I've lived in every state. You know, my point is sleeping's never been in my portfolio. It's not on my resume. Good sleeper? No, that's not on my resume. The only thing on my resume is loves Jesus. But I know we're so excited. We are so excited. The good Lord has blessed me with talent. For many, many years, like I have friends that have a ton of talent. Artistically, way better than me. There is no better when it comes to art, but you know what I mean. Tim Shepard, Ina Joy Lane, the two people that inspired me. And they don't even do artwork, but all they have to do is touch anything and they're just like master artists. But anyways, I was going to say something. What are we talking about? Damn it. Well, we're talking about our opportunity with Shopley. Anything and everything in my life means zero right now. I don't mean it like physic and literally. Don't like my wife and my dogs. I don't mean it like that, or the Lord or my family. I just mean all this stuff that I've got going on, all my art projects. I'm doing digital art on Rarible.com. I've got all my my crypto portfolio that I'm trying to consolidate onto Coinbase, and I've got a lot of external stuff going on, not to mention my Shopley website and then all of my social medias. But it's all getting funneled to Shopley. It's going to be my storefront. I'm going to sell my art exclusively on Shopley. So these next couple months, in the last couple months, I'm just on here promoting all my stuff. But it's all being funneled. All my sales will be directly through Shopley.com at my storefront. That'll be Chad Vlas's paintings. You'll be able to check me out there. I'm in the next phase of vendors that are going to be onboarded. I'm already onboarded into the system, but we're a brand new e-commerce platform, and so we're onloading and uploading in intervals. Basically, we're doing like 20 at a time. But anyways, I'm in the next heat or the heat after that. I'm not rushing them. These guys are professional. They know what they're doing behind the scenes. I'm just so proud to be with Shopley. Everything else I talk about way more than Shopley, and that's just because I want it to be perfect when I break it out. The technology, the verbiage, everything I talk about with Shopley, my heart's just so there. Anyway, shout out to Mike Craig and Levon, Nick, Rod, Ron, our CEO, our president of the company. Shout out to all the influencers that are giving us all the e-learning courses and all that. It's been a great ride for the last couple months. I'm already certified in 4 courses. I just signed up for that last course today. I say the last course, but the next course. It's social media development, and then growth, and I think he's talking about analytics and a bunch of other good stuff that's way more important, behind the scenes stuff. A lot of YouTubers and socialites, they just focus. They just focus on the external part of it, but it's really about the, you know what I mean, the logistics and the analytics. It's always a tongue twister. The analytics. You know what I mean? The algorithm. It's like, how does your channel take off? What keywords, what clicks, what's attracting people to your station? What's keeping people there? Like the click rate. How long is your click rate? 3 seconds? Are people staying 20 seconds per video? For 1, what part of the video are people watching? For 2, so there's all sorts of behind the scenes stuff that you can pay attention to, and then you can make adjustments with that. And that's kind of what I'm learning through all these e-courses with Shopley. I'm telling you right now, it's mind-blowing. It's the things you don't think about as a socialite. As an influencer, you just want to turn your camera on and start making money, but that ain't how it works. Unless you're a hot chick with some big titties, you know what I mean? Those usually go right to the top. But I'm not either of those. All right, let's check our doggies. 1, 2, 3 doggies. Where's the kitties? 1, 2, 3 kitties. Where's Smile? Look at this mural. I'm so sick of looking. I started doing that like a year ago. And then I ran out of my blue color. I ran out of the color I was working on, so I never came back to it. And now this whole thing's gonna be a mural, but I'm doing stuff that I'm getting paid to do. And right now, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, y'all. Chef Moon Crop, don't ever stop. Make it to the bottom and you'll get to the top. Straight to the rock, hit the bottle, never stop. Daddy, shut up. Daddy, shut up, Daddy. Talking crap, Daddy. All day, every morning, just sit there on the phone and talk crap, don't ya? That's what I do. I love it. I don't know why I love it, but I love sitting on here talking crap. It's like, I always tell whoever follows me, I did journals my whole life. I had duffel bags of journals. That was all because I was going to write a book, and I'm still writing the book. But my journals got taken away from me. I was living in Hawaii, and I came back, and my stepdad's girlfriend, new girlfriend, they had a garage sale, and she took all my shit and sold it and threw away my journal. But anyways, this is my journal, social media. Now it's called vlogging, man. That's all I'm doing is talking about my thoughts every day. What are you doing, bitch? What you want, girl? What you want, girl? Daddy's big girl under there. I see ya. Look at those eyes. What? What you doing? Annoying. Daddy's so annoying talking. Daddy's so annoying talking. I fucking love you. No more treats. I love you. Kiss me. Oh, hi guys. Hi huskies. Hi girls. Hi girls. What do you want? What do you want? 6 in the morning. It's not your time yet. Not your time. Not your time, guys. Couple minutes. Good job, my love. You just need to... Oh, I know, Bear. The most vocal husky in the neighborhood, aren't you? All right, guys. That's it. Sit down for a while. Till we're ready. Want to go outside and let off some energy, or you just got to stick with me? Could you guys go be dogs outside? No, what's outside, Daddy? We don't know what outside means. These guys are lap dogs inside. Corinthian leather type dogs. These dogs are all about the Corinthian. You guys know what Corinthian leather is? Come on, people. Trivia question. What is Corinthian leather? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. And in my bedroom, I have a brass waterbed. That's your hint. What is Corinthian leather? Oops. I'll give you another hint. 1988, Cordoba. You guys know what a Cordoba is? And in my bedroom, I have a brass waterbed. Do you really? Is the water warm enough? Yes, Lisa. Shall we begin? Yes, Lisa. A new girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating in a magazine. She took me to her castle, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. She had so many devices, everything that money should buy. She says, sign your name on the dotted line. The lights went out, and Nikki started to grind. Castle started spinning, or maybe it was my brain, but I can't tell you what she did to me, but my body will never be the same. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Love me, love me, love you. I hear a kitty crying. I hear one kitty. That's gotta be Lucky Girl. Where is she? I hear a cat crying. Wow. I woke up the next morning and Nikki wasn't there. I looked all over and all I found was a phone number on the stair. It said, thank you for a funky time. And call me up whenever you want to grind. Look at those lips. Those are some luscious lips. Those are some luscious lips. I don't know if I have enough detail. We might want to get a little bit more detailed. Dang it, Johnny. Going over the waterfalls, that boat's seen its better day. Who's going to anchor a sailboat? Anyways, nobody sails down the river. You guys got to look into my art just to see what's really going on. Who sails a sailboat down a river that has a waterfall on it? For one. For two, who anchors at the end of a waterfall? You know what I mean? So none of my art will never make sense, but the average person that looks at it just says, oh, that's such a pretty picture. But you really got to look if you want to see the meaning in my work. The agenda. The hidden agendas. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Word up. Alrighty. This is awesome. This thing that we call life. We're only doing it till we're not. Don't forget it. You're only here till you're not. Better shape up, people. Shape up and follow your heart. If you hate going to work at that job, you better disconnect. And what I mean is totally disconnect. Not from the job. I'm talking about disconnect from the wheel. The machine. You need to disconnect. Step off the conveyor belt. Because it ain't gonna matter. Every job's the same. If you ain't working on your dream, you're gonna be working on somebody else's dream. You feel me? If you're not busy fulfilling your dream and working on your goals, you're gonna be 9 to 5 working on somebody else's goals. I don't care if you work for the state. I don't care if you're the president. The president, that's a job. He's not the boss. That dude's working for somebody. He wakes up, he's got an agenda in front of him every morning. Somebody else writes down what that guy's going to do, for example. That's the same with anybody. You go, you work. But if it ain't your dream, sorry, dudes. You're working on somebody else's dream. I don't care if it's corporate. I don't care if it's mom and pop in Grayling. I don't care if it's Ace Hardware, the state of Michigan. That's not your dream. That's somebody else's dream. Snap out of it, people. The good Lord gave us the power and the strength to be better than this. Hope you know. Oh. What happens, people, is we fall into complacency. We take the easy road since birth. You know what I mean? You want to just, what's easy? Oh, let me just get that real quick, or I'll take that job and settle for less. And it's just so easy to take the low road. You know what I mean? People don't want to fight for what's right. You don't want to work towards a dream. You just want to give up and make a few bucks. Anyways, I say follow your heart. Don't follow the script. Don't follow the script. The script is designed to put you in your grave by the time you're 70. That's why they give you a life expectancy, because that's what they want. They expect us to be gone when we're 70 now. Back in the day before preservatives, back in the day before it was, this life, it used to be farming and nothing preserved. It was, you farmed it and you ate it. If you didn't farm it, you didn't eat it. Anyways, that's when our life expectancy was in the hundreds in the 80s and 90s. 90s for sure, all of our ancestors lived. Now, 70 years old. What time is it? 6 something in the morning. And I have Jesus just exuding out of my pores right now. Woo! That's for real. Where's my Jesus freaks? Where's my people? Let's go, Jesus. Jesus for president. Jesus and Mother Earth. I'll take it. Do I dare step outside? I already know what time it is. Big Bear, I love you so. You're so damn cool, but we cannot go. It's too damn cold. You know what I know? Oh, come on, Bear, don't be sad, dude. Bear, Bear. We never walk like this, do we? Daddy's all talking. Daddy loves talking. I talk like I have hatred, but I'm the first to love, man. I love you guys. I love you. Step outside. Wow. Well, I've got chili. Where'd summer go? Ooh, summertime, when the living's easy. 1, 2, me and Louise run to the final sign. Woo! Fuck that guy. Good job, Bear. Brr. Way too cold for me. Oh, that's tasty, though. Very tasty. coming out. Come on. Come on, bear. Good boy. All right. Oops, sorry. Let's see what's going on. Good job. A little snow out here, huh? Gets so daylight late. Like freaking 9 o'clock daylight. Come on, people now. Oh, I knew you were out here digging holes last night. That's a big one too. I just gotta cover that back up. It's like a brick though. Yeah, time to break out the boots because ground's getting hard. No more flip-flops with the dogs. Let's see. There's all glory. Old Glory in all her glory. Good job, Ty Ty. Excuse me. All right. Totally excited right now. Got a great day. Filled with art. Thank you, Lord. Make that clear. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for giving me the ability to do artwork. You know what I mean? Thank you for the ability to see clear and find my heart and follow my heart. Thank you, Lord, for the ability to have my own mind. Thank you, Lord, for the ability to not be a follower. Thank you, Lord, for the ability to see clearly and to think clearly. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, for the ability to love people. Understand? Anger's on the surface. Love runs deep, baby. You feel me? I brush anger off. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So that means you love. You don't hate when you wear your heart on your sleeve. You just get mad quick. But it goes away quick. You know what I mean? That's what wearing your heart is. That's what somebody with a real heart, they wear their heart on their sleeves. And they never hate. They just get pissed quick. It's called, wearing your heart on your sleeve. But it goes away quick, so. It's the greatest characteristic a human can have. Wearing your heart on your sleeve. Ready to throw blows, but ready to give hugs. Good boy. Taking a poop already, huh? Good job, dude. Beautiful morning. Couple neighbors up here. Someone just started their truck. Kind of cool being out here, to be honest. Everybody wakes up early and, neighbors drive by once in a while, and we're all, it's a little different out here in the woods. Hearing the chainsaw in the distance, you know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff I like. You walk outside, you smell the wood burning, somebody's wood, you know what I mean? That stuff's awesome. That's like living. The wildlife, the birds, like every day I run these huskies, man. I'm looking at tracks, deer, bears, freaking coyote, fox, like, not to mention birds, geese. Like, it's awesome out here. Guys want to come in? Come on. Freaking freezing. Come on. Dang. I'm beyond cold on that one. I'm not quite the guy that can walk like butt naked in winter storm, but I'm out there in the dead of winter like this with my flip-flops and my shorts on. But but I'm not quite the guy that can go, but I'm pretty tolerant cold weather. You'd be surprised. I could probably do a mile barefoot in the snow if I had to. Just because I'm always coming out, standing. I'm conditioned. I've conditioned myself to be like out there. I don't know about a mile, but I can sit out there a long time barefoot. Why would I want to? It's just conditioning. It's just to be out in the elements and know you're alive. You know what I'm saying? Challenge yourself. Like this whole lifestyle, it's nothing easy about it, and that's the whole purpose. It's like I'm not out here searching for easy. I need, some things I need easy because of my wife and stuff, but love you, honey. Not complaining. Wow. Definitely not complaining. Okay, 1, 2 dogs. Let me see. That's what we're doing. Guys coming in. So we have 4 huskies now. We're going to have 6 soon. Six huskies here. Woo, baby. What we going to do with all the huskies? Huh? What we going to do with them all? Daniel. Dang it, Daddy. What we going to do with all the huskies? Going to have 6 huskies? Too much. I'm blowing my nose here. God bless you guys. All right. It's our final sit before our walk. Get ready to get these guys geared up. Yeah, you hear me. You hear me, Bear. I know you're ready. It's kind of weird. We're backwards. Like, winter's our season. I mean, summer's my season. I'm a summer dude, 1,000,000%. But not my lifestyle. We're more of a winter lifestyle because of the huskies. So, anyways, these guys didn't walk much. I still just picked a tick off of my dog. You wouldn't believe it. And my dogs are on all the medicine for ticks. And I just found one. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God. Shh. I didn't use the word gosh. Anyways, don't use the Lord's name in vain. Sometimes I slip and say G-O-D, and I don't even like to say that. Gosh is the word. Anyways, oh my gosh. I found a tick on my dog's neck. It must have been from the fall. It was under his collar, and that's right where I put his medicine too. So they were just ruthless this year. I'm talking about the story why we didn't walk much this summer. But anyways, I've told this story too many times. I'm tired of hearing myself talk about it. Trust me. You told the story too many times when you're tired of hearing it yourself. You know, when you're tired of hearing yourself talk, it's like, okay, time to shut up. This feels great. So if there's a perfect spot for this. Quite honestly, if I shut up for 10 seconds, you could actually hear the difference of the draw. Like if I keep it cracked like this, it's too much. But watch. Or actually watch the flame. Watch what the flame does. See that? Flame disappears because it's getting sucked up. That's right where I like it. Now if I move her back, she'll come back out and it kind of lifts the draw away. But about right here is where that draw starts. So watch that flame again. Keep it right about there. That's it, man. That's the golden spot right there. It's like a simmer. I've became the master wood stove cooker guy. For real. On top and inside. Like we do a ton of pizzas and I do my cornbreads and all that stuff inside it. But you have to keep those, it's just coals, no flame at all, basically, when you're going that route. But I do most of my cooking up top. Slow cooking roasts and chicken and stews and chili and everything. My eggs, anything I want. Why? Why do I take time and do it like that when I have propane and I could just turn on my propane? It's just, it brings me back to Mother Earth. It brings me back. It's just, I'm here. I'm in the moment. You know what I mean? I have the time. And it makes me feel here. When you can appreciate it and just take time to do what you're doing in the moment. You know? And that brings up a good point. I spent a good chunk of my life wanting to be somewhere where I wasn't. If that makes sense. So don't daydream your life away wanting to be somewhere you're not. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the journey and not the destination. That kind of clears that all up. I spent most of my life dreaming to be somewhere else. And that's why I lived in, 20 states and worked in all the parks. And I was just that guy. I'll tell you what, I'd be working in Yellowstone, planning my next move. By the time the end of the season, I already had my next job and my next location pinned. So I'd go from Yellowstone Park up to the, Idaho, into the Rockies, the northern Rockies of Idaho. Worked at a resort up there, Seven Devils Pub, on a ski resort, just killer. And then from there I went to Key West. From Idaho I went to Key West, worked on a floating Thai restaurant. Like I've just always dreamt about being somewhere I wasn't. And now that I'm older, my wife basically slapped me across the head, not literally, but said, snap out of it. And it's time to appreciate where you're at. I don't ever think it was a lack of appreciation. It was just a sensation of wanting to cram as much as you can cram in while you're here. Like I just still have that sensation where I want to get in as much as I can get in as far as locations. I'm not trying to acquire all these material things. I'm trying to cram in all the earthly experiences. There's a huge difference. I'm not chasing the money. I'm chasing the experience. End of story with that. Money would be good. It would be good. Come on, Johnny, let's go. Money or happiness and health, or both, or all three would be killer. All right, I got a kitty scratching. We still have, it's a doggy. I thought you was a kitty. I thought you was the kitty. All right. Well, fill our water bowls. Daddy's got to find my boots. I don't even know if I have the liners in my boots or if they're still even. We didn't get our gear yet for the winter. We usually get a couple pair of boots or go to thrift store and get some more snow pants and stuff like that. We're thrift shoppers. Everything I buy is from the thrift. Actually, you wouldn't believe my running gear. I have a good friend named Will that I worked with in West Virginia at a resort called Snowshoe Resort up close to Marlington in West Virginia. Anyways, I worked up there for a couple years at the Junction, it's called, a restaurant right on top of the mountain. But anyways, this guy named Will, he's a professional. What's up, Will? He's a professional windsurfer. And he came up to the resort. I worked with him for a couple years up there. Awesome dude. And he sells, or he don't sell them. He's sponsored by this coat for his windsurfing stuff. And he hooked me up, man. And I've had it for the last 12 years. But yeah. You wouldn't believe it if I told you the famous people that I know, that the band I was in, and like all those guys went on to TV and movies and big bands, and like just like you wouldn't believe it if I told you the stories of the people that I know. I'll just say one thing. The band Bottom 12 I was in when I was a kid, every one of those guys are successful, next level Hollywood, like not that Hollywood, I mean, they've all fulfilled their dreams, and that's it, man. Leave it at that. They're all doing something special right now, trust me. Like TV and like just like next level stuff. Let's just say this. I'll shout out to, I'll use your abbreviations. JP. He was one of the drummers in our band. We had 2 drummers in our band. So JP in particular is associated with all the Jackass and the MTV Bad Boys and all that. You can find him in all the movies on national television. That's my boy. And so our bass player, I'll use his abbreviations, BB. That guy was one of the cartoon guys for The Simpsons when I was in the band. He was drawing cartoons in Hollywood for next level. So now this guy 40 years later is like, boom, boom, BB. So like all of these guys. And then our other drummer, I will use the abbreviations JM. This guy is straight up still in Hollywood. He's doing drumming for like different bands. So, and I mean like famous bands, fill-in drumming. Like he'll go touring with like the Rolling Stones, and that's just a plug, by the way. But like, yeah, shout out JM. Every one of these guys are totally successful. A couple of the chicks that were in the band are like, they own real estate companies and like out in like, millionaires. I'm talking. That's not much success. I don't mean it like that, people. Let's backtrack. But I'm just shocked how many people are doing so good. And then all my Saginaw friends. Shane is a drum technician for all the famous bands. You're a rock star, Shane. My buddy Tim, my best friend Tim, is a sheriff down in like Brentwood, in that area down by Detroit. Shout out Tim. He's been a sheriff for like 10 years. The greatest artist I know, by the way. He's the one who inspired me to do art when I was a kid. Every one of my friends. My buddy Mike Sanchez, he owns a liquid palletation. It's called Mid-Michigan Pallet. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. Sorry, brother. But it's like the largest pallet. He sells huge pallets of goods from he owns a warehouse, and it comes and like 100 people come to his place and buy the whole pallet. Anyway, shout out Mike. But I'm just saying, all of our friends are successful. God bless you. God is so good. Thank you, good Lord. That's the greatest thing. My cousin, oh man, I could go on. That's the greatest thing in life, to see this, isn't it, you guys? Watching people grow over the years. Isn't that's like, wow. I could step off and just like watch it like I have. That's all I did. I was on the sideline basically watching everybody grow, traveling around in circles doing absolutely nothing basically while everybody was being successful. I'm not mad at myself, but I was like in no hurry to do certain things, you know what I mean? I was like off. When I got out of the roost, I was gone, baby. We were out on the perimeter. I want to leave this thing open, but if you notice, I close it every time I walk away. That's just a habit you got to be in. Safety first. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. If I love the girl, who cares who you like? Let's cool it now. I wanna lose control. Cool it now. I wanna lose control. Let's cool it now. What we're doing. Is this the most beautiful dog there is? I mean, we're all beautiful in our own right, but I just love her like little mask on her head. And when she had puppies, oh my Lord, all of her puppies were like next level. Next level. This is our girl, Bella Star. It's mommy, right, Coon? This guy always comes between Daddy's legs. Everywhere Daddy goes, right, Boo? I could probably ride you like a horse if you were just a little bigger. I know, Bear. I'm not running in the dark. My lights now. I got to get batteries for my lights, and I'm not that ready. They know that right around now, this time of year, we start running at like 4 in the morning. Because once that snow hits the ground, I don't even need a flashlight. I mean, for 5 months out here, you basically don't even need a flashlight. And that's all through the night. That snow just lights up our trail like magic. But we're not there yet. A lot of potholes. This is break your ankle season. But anyway, so go ahead and hold the fort, kids. I'm still seeing no kitties. We got all of our kitties, no kitty action yet. That's kind of weird. But the RV's open, so they could be in the RV. We keep the door cracked and the light on. Oh, doing a little stretch here because these dogs are about to pull me. Oops, sorry, Bear. These dogs are about to pull Daddy. I'll be 54 coming soon, so I gotta, I'm pretty stretchy, but I gotta still stretch before I get out there and get pulled. Because I don't know if we're running or walking each moment, you know what I mean? I'll tell you one thing, we could be walking and turning into running too fast. I'll be I carry my phone a lot, lollygagging, talking crap. I'll be online, and next thing you know, these guys are running, and you know how that turns out. Thank you for the one person here. Love ya, even if you hate me. We're just collecting watch time. Journalizing. I don't know. Can you guys see out there? I don't even know if you can see what I'm seeing. Almost ready here. This is the indicator. Oh, she's not going. Well, you can go. Usually when she runs under the table, when Daddy gets his harness, that's a sign that she don't want to go. Oh, there you are. Right in front of me. Speaking to my girl. I'm I'm sailing away. I don't know the words or the verse today, but I've got to be free. I don't know the rest of the word. Like a refugee, I've got to be free. Free to make the choice. Like a refugee. All right. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. It's like shrooming. If you really want to see. If you really want to see. There's my abbreviations. CJV. There's another set of my abbreviations. That's kind of like my spray paint the wall. You know, running in the alley, quick spray paint the wall graffiti style. Which I'm not a graffiti artist. I just practice the lettering. But anyways, here's the Grand Canyon in the background with the sun setting. And then there's me with my subconscious going, wherever I go, it's there. It's like, wherever you go, it's there, dude. Like, man, why is my subconscious following me around? What's your problem, Mr. Subconscious levels? My subconscious levels are crazy. Gotta tie my shoes. No, that's me with flippers on. I always wear my socks wherever I go. Cause there's an alligator biting my arm. Alligator on a stick. What's he say? Detroit Lions rocks? Oh, man. Hey, that dude's a Detroit Lions fan. Awesome. Just so happens I'm a Detroit Lions fan. Don't get bit by a crocodile, though, people. Okay? Whatever you do. Wherever you go. Wherever you go. Wherever you go. Wherever you go. All right. Every one of my paintings, let's tell a story today until my dogs are ready. This is my channel. I can cry if I want to. I can cry if I want to. Let's really look. I'm not even supposed to zoom in. Most of my stuff is probably a little too graphic because I'm such a silly guy. Rated R stuff. You know, that's why on YouTube I always have to click, no, it's not made for children. Because my artwork is not made for children. I am a child. I'm a child doing not children's artwork. Understand? I like boobies. I'm a boob guy. I cannot lie. Anyways. This one's like next level. I've got a lot of hidden stuff in here. Here. There you go. Let's look around this painting for a second. I'll do like 1 minute on each one. We'll just do it like that. Why does that say start a poll? Start a poll for what? I'm getting a message from YouTube on this live stream right now. Oh, I know what they want me to do. They want me to interact with you guys and start a poll. I gotta hang on here. Oh, my channel's growing slowly. I get a couple subs every day, and I just want to say thank you for that. It's not a big channel, but it's growing every day, and that's what it takes, and it's organic. You know what I mean? I see a spot or two that I missed. I don't have to call it done. This is my art. You know what I mean? I don't have to call these done. I don't sign any of my paintings, by the way. Oh, I did sign that. I did sign that one only because I snapped it because I'm doing prints for my website. So I had to sign that. But anyways, I can still paint on it again. What was I showing you? Oh yeah, that's what I was showing you. Little fish up there swimming away. I use a one brush bristle or one bristle brush. Yeah, it would be more appropriate, but you know what I'm saying either way. I get the smallest paintbrush I can find and then I cut that. My nails are nasty, but welcome to my life. I chuck a lot of wood out here. So you guys, it doesn't have to be about, oh, what is it? Because even when I show my mom or my family or friends my art, they're like, what is it? That's a common question a lot of artists get. Well, what is it? Well, for me, what my art is just you get a sensation when you create the art. And that's where it starts. I don't ever paint paintings to make money. I paint these because I want to please myself and fulfill, you know what I mean? Ask any artist. It comes from within. So that's where I start, within. But I love it. What is it? It's colors, it's expression, it's today, it's the moment. It's expressive. It's my language. It's how I speak. A lot of people, quite honestly, like I have family members that don't even like this particular style, but then I have other family members that love this style. You know, different folks, different strokes, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Oh, there's somebody peeking out of there. Looks like somebody's looking at my artwork down there in the corner. I'll tell you one thing. There will always be one person that likes your painting. 100 people might walk by your art stand. One person's going to stop and love it. That's just the same with anything in life. Any salesman knows that. You're going to have to go to 100 doors, 100 businesses before you get that first sale. But you got to have that rhino skin. The 99 people that say no mean nothing. That's just one closer to your sale. You understand that? And that's the same with art. 1 million people hate this painting right now, but I've had 5 people that love it. You get it? So I'm already in touch with the 5 people that love it, and I'll let the haters hate. You get it? Same with this one. People, oh man, I don't like that one, but I already have 3 people that want it. Okay, so those 3 people are on my Rolodex. You feel me? Same with this one. Like, somebody I know real close to me is like, wow, that's awesome. And then a couple people online were like, oh man, my daughter, I have a 5-year-old that did it like better than that. And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm sure she is better than me. You know what I mean? That's when you're supposed to be the best. That's when you're clear. When you're young, that's when you're supposed to start doodling and painting. That's when our minds are fresh and pure. When you're born, that's the closest to the Lord as you're going to be for a long time until you find it on your own. Think about it. Don't be fooled that being born isn't nothing but a blessing from the Lord. You're coming straight from Jesus when you're born. That's the closest as you could be. So that's as pure as you can be, birth. Anyways, that's when we're most creative and most clear. I remember everything. I tell my mom all the time of stuff when I was 2 years old. Ants in our cupboard. She's like, we were 2 years old when that was. I'm like, well, I remember. Anyways, I first did this with ink. Each piece, I don't know if you appreciate the time that I spent on this. The outcome is the outcome, but the energy that is incorporated into this is what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even, it's like this is to be up to each individual, but to get to this was up to one individual. What I like about this is I'm out of paper, so I'm doodling on anything I have at this point. The wood, I got to get to the store. So now I just start doodling on the walls and like my skin. When you're out of paper, you just whatever, like right here, doodle. Anyway, but what I do like is I use the back of this. It was a clean one. So I was able to leave my natural whites, so to speak. Though those aren't painted, that's just this. But which brings up a great point. Look at the tone of this color in comparison to this. That's the same color. I didn't change that tone. But doesn't it look different when you have a background or a foreground that is surrounding that tone? Look at that. It looks lighter, is what I'm saying. That looks a lot lighter than that. Isn't that cool? And then what about, you can't even recognize that is the same as that. And that's all the natural background. Thought that's cool. It's like almost an illusion. But we're almost daylight, people. We're almost there. Let's skip the cartoons. I can show you some cartoons. Scope this. I was just tripping. I heard the rip when you sat down. Prince. Like if I chose one artist that I had to listen to, one album I had to listen to the rest of my life, if I had only one artist I could listen to, it would be the late great Prince. And if I had a real choice, it would be the stuff, his way early stuff. This one has a million stories. I could flip this thing around 100 times, and I will. This isn't going anywhere. All I'm doing is making prints of all of my work. I'm keeping all my originals, baby. So I can manipulate, I can, articulate, I can strangulate, I can regulate, I can love my mate, I can try not to hate. Give, baby, give. Now that the night is over, I've got a new sensation. 'Cause I said, live, baby, live. Now that the night is over. 'Cause I've got a new sensation. What about all these little words that I wrote? What's the story? What was I thinking when I wrote words that I don't want to repeat? What was I thinking? What is the story behind the story within the story? First of all, you have to make the words upside down. There's a dude just sitting up top, chilling on my eyeball. I hear ya. I got somebody scratching at my door. There's the eyeball I didn't finish. See there? Now I can zoom it in myself and realize that I didn't even finish, or the cross. See, I gotta check myself. It's hard to look at all my, when I come back to different things, because I'm the artist that works on it for an hour and then flips on over to this one for an hour. But I don't know, that's the ADD in me. Had it my whole life. I just can't pay attention for long. Anyways, so I still have work to do. Did I sign this one? No, I didn't even sign this one yet. Well, maybe I did. Depends on which way I'm looking at it. Anyway, so I've got work to do. Like, I got the cross to fill in and a couple spots on the outside. Some natural whites right there. Thank you for noticing that, YouTube. I know you guys are just snapping photos right now of my work, pretending that you're not. That's all right. I'm going to tell you something. Good artists borrow and great artists steal. Good artists borrow and great artists steal. All right. That's got to be another doggy. Ding, dang, dang, ga-dang, ga-dang, dang, ga-dang, dang, dang. Girl. I love you guys. I was on fire for a minute. All right. What? No, Daddy, calm down, Daddy. Not trying to do that here. Daddy, don't mess it up, Daddy. Daddy, everybody's rooting for me. Daddy, let's go. Let's go. Man, I'm shaking right now. I'm just shaking. It's a sensation I can't explain. Right, guys? Thank you, Better Out. Thank you, Better Out. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Daddy's full of blessings. I'm coming, honey. This isn't our time yet. Instead of asking how much of your time is left, ask how much of your mind is left. Because in this life, you're on your own. Don't let the elevator try to break you down. Oh no, let's go crazy. Don't let the elevator try to break us down. Don't let the elevator try to break us down. I'm telling you right now, I probably shouldn't even be showing you guys this stuff. But if you really look back at that one, that's kick ass. That thing is dope right there. I mean, dream on, people. That thing's on fire. Count on that. You can count on that. That's on fire. I'm going to tell you another one that's on fire. There ain't nothing anybody can say. This one right here, that one's on fire. Trust me. Chad Velasquez Originals, baby. Like I said, I've been in business a long minute. I've got the heart and the spirit to go through 100 doors that say no. You know what I mean? I know where to find that 101 door. 101th. 101st. 101st place. Not so much my cartoons. Like this one ain't on fire at all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't all on fire. Don't get me wrong. I'll slap myself in the head first. Trust me. I don't need anybody to tell me I suck. I know a lot of my stuff sucks. You know what I mean? But that's what you do. You can't go from something to something. You know what I mean? How can you make a transition? There's got to be some way to, you feel me? So you got to place them down. You got to place them down. It doesn't matter either way. They got to go down. It's like, I agree with you guys. But these aren't meant for the public, really. They're just doodles. I sit here and doodle. I'm out of paper. I'm out of canvas. But yeah, so no, I'm with you on that. It's like I paint like a kid, you know what I mean? Or less. But when we're on, and I have a bunch that are on. That's what's cool about me. I definitely have a bunch that are on right now. Even this one's on. This one's on fire. That one's fire too. I'll show you some more fire. I'm trying to find the one. Oh, I have another stack up here. That's why. There. I knew it. Last couple of days I've been doing my website for Shopley. I have a storefront that's about to open up, you guys. Yes. And I'm shaking. When I tell you I'm shaking every morning, I'm literally like fully excited here. But I just knocked this one out. Forgot about my larger format ones. I'm out of paper, like I said, so I'm just doing whatever I have in the house. Whatever I can, whatever format I can format. This one's not done. This is a cool pub that I've been seeing on TikTok. I don't know if you guys have TikTok, but there's a famous pub called The Temple Bar. And that's what this is. I just started painting it. But every time I'm on TikTok, there's people there live. And it's this color, man. It's a vibrant, look it up. I don't even know what country it's in, but so I'm in the process of doing the Temple Bar. Anyways, I just knocked this one out. Come on. See what I'm talking about? One day I'll be a successful artist and I'll have money to buy supplies. But buying cheap paper is just not the way to go. Not trying to say this is, I'm not knocking any label or nothing. These guys are good people. I don't mean it like that, but there's different grades of paper, just like there's different grades of concrete. Anyways, let's get down to business. Come on, let me get a witness. I came to get down. Let's shut the crap down. Come on. Let me get a witness. Ding, ding. It's like, well, here, we got faces everywhere. This one here, we got Joe Schmo here in the corner. That's old Joe Schmo just hanging out, like going, duh. Why did you make me, Daddy? Why am I here, Dad? I don't know yet, son. Give me a minute. We'll figure out a spot for you. Right now, you're just hanging out in the abyss. Hanging out with me. Dang you. I create you. Just give me a minute. I'll find a home for you. It's got a bunch of faces in here. Gotta keep them separated, though. We gotta keep them separated. So I started initially, this lady's walking, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Why don't I make her whole body her face? Isn't that, that was my thought. I'm like, instead of making the whole figure like a normal figure, why don't you make the whole figure a face? Make a figure out of the face. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's where I'm at with this one. I'm making a figure, a face out of the figure, or would I be making a figure out of the face? Either way, where did I lose my brain cell? Somewhere in Hawaii. Most likely in Venice in the 90s. I was in a band called... Just joking. I'm not joking, but I just keep going back to that. We partied hard out in LA, didn't we, boys? Yes, we did. Let me tell you, we did. We did! There! We partied hard! Hello, it's me. I love myself, y'all. It don't even matter. You don't have to love me. I'm coming, kids. Damn it, the pressure's on to walk. Every morning, pressure for 10 years. Under pressure. Looking down on me. Looking down on you. Under pressure. All right. I have AD, double C, triple A, ODD. I did this the morning that Trump became president. Sitting here doodling, talking on the phone. This was my good morning, Mr. Trump. Love you, sir. That's President Trump at the bottom down there. Abstract version. I love you as a person. And I pray for all of our presidents, quite honestly. I prayed for Biden, like, really? Like, it's always going to be half and half. Just now it's more in the public because we have social media, but it's always been divided. Just we didn't have phones to complain about it, too. Now we have phones to complain about it, too. But anyways, I pray for my presidents. Like, really? Why would you hate a president? Even if he doesn't have, like... every great idea, you still have to pray for the individual as a person, at least. Look at our presidents after they become presidents. They turn into ghosts, gray hair, like skinny. Like, what a responsibility taking on a nation. And, like, I would take that to heart and soul, being a president. Like, oh my Lord, is there anything more important than that besides the Lord? I mean, I'm talking about humanly stuff here. But anyways... Congratulations, Trump. This is on top of the firmament. There's some probably people up there sailing, We're in the dome. They get too much water up there, they piss on us. The firmament pisses on us. Forms those clouds, the clouds that we see, okay? The clouds that we call clouds on this planet, piss on that, come onto our fields, okay? Piss on into the earth. This is sub-earth here, okay? These are now the balloons from Trump's celebration, okay? There's the guy that was on TikTok that was promoting Trump. God bless you, brother. My nails are filthy, but I'm a woodchucker. I got to cut. My wife just bought me a brand new pack of nail clippers. I suppose I should use them. Anyways, so that guy is awesome. I forget his name, but he was on TikTok. He's solely responsible for spreading the positivity for Trump. And we're not here to talk about that, but I celebrate every president. And then anyways, we're coming back down. This is all the ecosystem we're in here. Raining, sweating, came through, came down, boom, boom, boom. He's here, he's there, boom, bam, bah. Oh, nothing. You feel me? Like, oh, nothing, Johnny. Oh, nothing. I didn't think he was gonna win, quite honestly. I thought it would be like it was last time, but the good Lord answered on this one. But am I still talking? Yes, I'm still talking. This is my channel. I'll cry if I want to. I will cry if I want to, people. I'm the doodler of all doodlers. There's a couple ladies hanging out holding or they're just advertising for my painting company. You know, I create my own ecosystem here, so I can create whoever I want to create to be on my team. I can draw 1 million people that love me. You guys say I don't have friends? This guy's got the devil on his shoulders. Look at this guy just hanging out with the machine gun ready to, like, you know, that's what Trump had against him, man. He had like, this is our boy, this is our man, but he had the man against him, you know what I'm saying? People trying to bring him down. A little very gentle sound. I hear ya. I hear you, girl. I'm coming. Oh, nothing. Holy poop shoot, Batman. That was Trump's crowd just gathering. But that's all like 100 me. That's me 100 different times down there in the corner. Like, I'm his only fan. You get it? Like, that's kind of like I did that. Like, I'm the only fan for you, Trump. But there's my girls chilling out, holding my sign for me. Like, I don't know if you can see it. You got to look. This one's got her legs crossed. Her hands are kind of out of portion, but my life is out of portion. So, like Eminem says, I'll get you. I got you. I hear you. Oh, Daddy's coming. Oh, I hear you, bitches. Wow, cold. Good girl. I hear you. Oh, Jesus is the reason for the season. That's the Southland. Where was I? Oh, Shopley.com. Plugging in Shopley. Woo-woo! Love Shopley. Who do my ears are ringing. My ears are ringing. My ears are ringing. All right, let's get back to business. I'm just waiting for it to be daylight, y'all. We're just waiting for you to tell me what went wrong. Waiting for you to tell me what went wrong. I love you. I love you. I love you. Barry. Bear. You ready? About 10, 20 minutes. Or 30. I'll give him an over rub, and then he'll be like, okay, Dad, like over, like too much, Daddy, too much. Like this, like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, Bear. Wow, you're just so awesome, dude. Oh, wow. Dude, you are so fucking awesome, Bear. Wow. Right there on the nose, favorite spot, right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, clear my eyes, Daddy. Don't forget that. Come on, get the stuff out of my eyes, Daddy. Love me so much. Huh? What's my problem, Daddy? What's your problem? Anyways. Oh, come on over. Shoot the shit. I love you so much that it makes me sick. Oh, come on over. Shoot the shit. I love you so much that it makes me sick. That's the truth about that. I had to let the dogs go. Like, are you kidding me? Talking about loving something. Little building. Trump Tower. Love our Trump Tower. Let's get deep. Let's go deep. Well, there's someone down there. Someone down there in the corner hanging out. Well, damn, I had bloodshot eyes that morning. How do you like that for coagulation? We're going to love our nation. All right, kids. You know Daddy's not all talk. That's one thing about me. We get our exercise. That's one thing about us. I'm not just talking. I'm walking. Talk, baby, talk. I'm kind of liking my dark tones here. I've been annoyed as heck with this thing. It started off with a 20-second. I just scraped a bunch of charcoal on this little piece of paper and did one of these things. I'm like, wow, that kind of looked like a boat. So then I'm like, well, this one's going to be a boat one. And then I posted every process with that. So that was actually a 20-second charcoal. So that's why it's kind of more out of proportion than it should be. But that's way out of proportion. But if you know, you know. If you don't care, you don't care. I'm kind of the artist that don't really care about, like the important things of art. I want to do it just to express. I'm not focused on something being, like proportioned or like, that's why my people have like 5 eyes and 4 noses and 3 ears and my mouth is way out of down here. And that's obviously intentional. Like proportion. I think my art turned into that because when I was going to art school, it was like everything was, oh yeah, wow, wow, shabambo, we're gonna symmetrical, let we want by chicken nigga, woot, woot, woo. I was like, no, I don't have the mind. That's like a job if you want me to woot, woot, woo. I'm not a woot, woot, woo guy. I need to be whoo, whoo, whoo. You feel me? Like, so anyways, I know why my art evolved into this kind of stuff, but anyways, why do we have to do what they tell us? You know what I mean? Like, do what your heart tells you. And anyways, back to my story. I'm actually really starting to like where I'm headed with this, but I got to be careful because now I'm coming in with that ink. And once, you go pencil, water, acrylic, oil, ink, your blending starts to become an issue here. You know what I mean? If you go watercolor the whole time, I can come back at any time and it's just fluid enough basically to where, you know what I mean? There's no texture is what I'm saying. But the minute you start working and layering it's hard to work over. That's all I was getting at. But I'm liking where I'm going with my colors, but I got to be careful with what medium I use. That's what I'm really getting at. But that's just me. Like, what am I even talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 6 in the morning. I'm holding the phone. Like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is this motivation coming from to be crazy art guy living in the woods, chucking wood, running huskies? Like, thank you, Lord. Love you, my friend. I don't know how I got so clear. Thank you, Uncle Roger. He always said, well, at least you're clear. And I never understood why he would say that. Rest in peace, Uncle Raj. But yeah, you're so clear, you're so clear, you're so clear. Maybe he was just thinking I wasn't clear. Maybe he was thinking I'm confused and I was just taking it as a compliment. Now that, I don't know, maybe I'm crystal clear. Maybe I'm clouded and calcified. One thing for sure, that's not happening. Y'all know I'm not calcified. Y'all know I'm not calcified. Well, next phase of our day, I've got reviews to do on TikTok. I've got Shopley art to upload. I've got, oh man, it's all technical. My whole life is turning more computer, like marketplaces and e-commerce, and I'm on like 5 platforms right now, selling and making money and selling art and uploading and doing websites and social media and team building. I'm in the process of uploading videos to Shopley, and I'm going to have e-courses on how I make my paintings and the process I go through to get from a blank piece of paper to something like this. So now I'm recording all that, and I have to upload it. And believe me, I'm not a computer guy at all. I've never, ever been a computer guy. I'm doing it all through my smartphone, and it takes time. I spend hours in this little place editing little things and trying to upload, and it's just learning a whole new lifestyle, basically, and that's what I've been doing the last couple of years. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for giving us the opportunity, first and foremost. Thank you, Shopley. I love you, Shopley. I want to represent you guys in the best light. Honestly, you guys rock. Nothing but rock stars. My team leaders. Thank you, Jason Dovin, for inviting me. Love you, brother. What else we got going on here? I want to thank Better Alt for sponsoring me, giving me an opportunity to represent them. That's on my TikTok shop, guys. I really appreciate these guys. Shout out. My review is going live. It's already live on TikTok. But I do like 7 reviews per product because I stand by them, quite honestly. I've never had anything better than this until I tried this. And you'll see. And I can't wait to represent Shopley and their products. I'm just waiting in the mail for my next order, which should be actually the one order just shipped. Thank you. Shout out Thrive. That's my next company that I'll be representing. Appreciate you guys. Excellent protein bars. Thrive. Look them up, people. I highly recommend them. But anyways, we're just going through the motions here. Art. More art. I don't know why I don't really like my cartoons much, but these aren't really meant for the public to see. These are meant for me to sit here and please my heart and just doodle. And that's what I do. So don't judge me when you see certain pieces that I do. I do large format. I do walls. I do ceilings. I do stuff, man. I try to be productive here. I'm not just a doodler. I do serious art. I used to do a lot of landscapes in college, and I went through a phase where I did a lot of figures, and
I went through a phase where I tried to do people like real portraits, and I just knew instantly I was more abstract, probably because, well, now I can do people like nothing. And even in college, I could do people pretty good. I drew my muse. My girlfriend was my muse for 5 years, all through college. Justine, love your girl as a friend. You know, we've always been good friends over the years. But anyway, she had a rocking body. That's another story. But I used to paint her. Matter of fact, all my abstract art, she's in there. I don't have an abstract painting that's figurative that doesn't have a part of her in it. But that's what happens when you have one muse for 5 years. Shout out, man. She was my girlfriend, but she was an art student as well, so she was into the arts. We had a blast in college. I had a killer college experience. Got my little bachelor's degree, little fine arts degree, you know. The funny thing is in college, all my peers and my mentors were like real professional artists, and you know what I mean? I was just a guy that loved to doodle, but had the heart. I didn't know I would evolve and become what I've became, because I am an artist in my own right, and I have my own style after 30 years of being a painter and a doodler. And I'm proud of what I am with my styles. I have 20 different styles of art, abstract, like, you know, like cubism, and, you know, good artists borrow, great artists steal. You know, you name it, I kind of go through the motions. I have styles that are my own style. All of this is my own style, but I incorporate it's how do you not incorporate something like to be avant-garde and to create something, and good luck. You know, it's like I've pushed the envelope my whole life with art. I'll give you an example. All of my earlier years art, my underwater scenes, I was just throwing paint on canvas way before acrylic pouring was popular. You know, way before acrylic pouring was popular in mainstream. I was throwing water on canvas, basically watered down washes. And it doesn't get any more avant-garde than that. Let your paint do the painting. You know what I mean? You don't even know what the hell the subject matter is. So that's what I was saying. I was so creative. I was letting the paint create the creation, for example. Like, take your mind, displace it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, my thoughts are gone. Let's just let the canvas and the art do the thing, do its thing. You know what I mean? Let it go where it wants to go, and let the colors dry how they want to dry naturally. And you know what I mean? And it's just like, let art be art, for example. That's what I fell in love with, the process. So anyways, but my styles evolved over the years with that. You know what I mean? Being said, it's like, how can you not come up with your own style if you find a passion of what you like to do in particular? That's all an artist is. When an artist has a style, all it is him doing oops, sorry, I got a dog outside. All it is him doing art over the years. Oh, we're good to go. We're totally good to go. It's daylight. Daddy can shut up now. All right, I'm going to shut up now. It's time to shut this show down, and I'm going to go run some huskies and get excited about running huskies. And what am I on right now? YouTube? Yep. So I'll probably go live on TikTok with my huskies in about 20 minutes. And then pretty soon, man, I'm going to be kind of shutting it all down a little bit and going straight up through my website, straight up through Shoply. All of my art's going to be sold exclusively through Shoply. All of my prints exclusively through Shoply. Shout out to Shoply and all of the pioneers, all of our team members. I'm out here talking. I hope I'm representing you guys in good light. But I am human, but my heart's with you guys, man. And I'm so excited to be a part of the team. And if I have to paint pretty pictures and paint pretty flowers and paint mainstream themes and paint synthetically pleasing paintings, I will. You understand? I can veer off this path to represent. You feel me, y'all? I just want to represent and be a part of the team, y'all. You know what I mean? So I can flip and flop. You feel me? We're flipping, we're flopping. You know, I can make the transition, son. God bless. All right, with that being said, we're on like 2 hours of rock star stardom, fame, and fortune, and everything that goes. And I thank you all. It's been no bed of roses. That was Queen. Not to mention Queen, but to mention not Rob Halford. That's Rob Halford is Judas Priest. What's Queen's lead singer? Phenomenal. One of my favorite range singers. I'm a lyricist, man, at heart, by the way. I've played music. My music's my passion. Uncle Roger instilled that in my blood. I'm coming, guys. So I love music and writing lyrics and listening to lyrics, and I'm that guy. I'm always talking. Matter of fact, half the stuff I talk about are old rock, like my 90s music lyrics. So when I'm talking and reciting stuff, that's why I always say the artist. I'm always citing the artist that I'm saying. Like if I say a quote and it's not mine, I definitely 100% cite that artist out of respect for them. You know what I mean? But anyways, what am I talking about? Absolutely everything. What am I excited about? Absolutely everything. What am I grateful for? Absolutely everything. What am I sorry for? Absolutely nothing. What am I apologizing for or to? Absolutely nobody. Who am I thanking first and foremost? Jesus Christ, my Savior. Who is my favorite person on earth that I love the most and supports me the most, and I support her the most? My beautiful wife. Kanjana's Thai Cuisine. Shout out, baby. I don't even plug her up enough, man. We have an awesome Thai catering business, guys, and that's a whole nother story. But anyways, shout, let it all out. These are the things we cannot do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Woo! Let's get excited, people. Let's wake up and put those dirty socks on and those cold shoes. Start a fire and be grateful for what you don't have for a change. Quit worrying about, what you need. Just be grateful for what you don't have, because what you don't have is the blessing in disguise. Hope you appreciate that. What you don't have is the blessing in disguise. It's the blessing you don't know about. Think about it. It's the blessing yet to come. What you don't have is what you don't need, apparently. You feel me? What you don't have is what you don't need, apparently. If you needed it, you would have had it already, apparently. You know what I mean? So be grateful for what you don't have. What if the sun was like that? Like, what if that's what the sunset looked like? You'd be like, damn. I'd be 100% inspired. If you saw the sunrise and it had that many colors in it, which it does, that's where it comes from. Instead of asking how much of your time is left, ask them how much of your mind is left. Because in this life, you're on your own. The late, great Prince. Those were not my words, people. I'm not that gifted enough to be that crazy. I could only pretend to be that crazy. Oh, wait. Where's my... I can't hang up till I show you one character. Hang on, Bella, you're coming. You've already took a nice poop. You're good. All right, where's my one character? I thought it was in this one. I'm not hanging up till I find Blue Guy. I got a little blue guy that I'm just in love with that I created. He came out of nowhere. Hang on. Yes, I'm still here. No, you didn't get rid of me. Yes, I love you guys. I'm looking for one guy real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. It's my blue guy that I painted, and he's so cool. There he is. Woo! This guy's awesome. He's me, and he's you, and he's the future, and he's the past. Hey, that sounds like a song. There he is. That's my blue guy. He's all contorted and just, you know, he's just doing his thing, evaluating the situation. His parents went away on a week's vacation. They left the keys for their brand new Porsche. But to make a long story short, when the cop pulled him over, he was scared as hell. He said, I don't have a license, but I drive very well. I'm coming, girl. Anyways, that's my dude. Oh, that was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that I was just singing, by the way. My guy walking around up there on my face. This dude's just walking around, going back to the promised land. Like, don't be fooled like everybody follows Jesus. Like, people come out of the woodwork to follow the good Lord. So this guy, he's just like, as soon as Jesus popped out of my consciousness, this guy popped out of my skin like a pimple. Boing! Let's go! Jesus is back. Coming to the Southland. Actually, we're going to go head to the East Gate. You can't block us. You can't stop us. Christians unite, baby. There's, you know, Jerusalem in all its glory. There's a dude doing a cartwheel. Just this, like, Jesus is coming. Time to do cartwheels, people. Don't be fooled. Put on your armor. But anyways, man, that's my favorite character this week. I might put him in a couple more paintings. But that's my dude. So what do you got? You got, that's my angel. That's your devil on your shoulder. That's some mornings I got this guy right coming out of my mouth. This is my verbiage. This might be my conscious levels, maybe reaching into my subconscious a little bit. Like, really, which direction am I going? You know, no filter down here. Like, let's talk about it. Okay, like, really? All right, but anyways, these guys are copyrighted. These are my characters, by the way. I don't want to come back today online and see my artwork and somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, don't do me like that. Come on, baby. Don't do me like that. I don't want to hang up. TikTok, here I come. Oh, yeah, that's what. I don't know if you can see the hand. The good Lord's hand. I didn't finish his. I kind of went cubism with it. You know, I kind of squared his fingers off, but I need to incorporate sometimes when you're doing the face, and you know, that's his robe. That's part of his robe. So I gotta tone that down a little bit. Tone it away from the skin color so it's more apparent. But anyways, I got his hand protruding out. But yeah, I got stuff to work on still. Little areas. You know. All right, guys. Talk to you in a bit. It's been funner than fun.